Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM. Maybe 91 is the episode now. Not 100% sure. Last time I said I'd set up some stuff. Well, I've collected the stuff. If we have a look at my inventory, I have some washing plants. So we can set up some washing machines here to get the product that we want. But before we get into that, I just want to talk about something new. If you notice, we now have a TSM Outpost Builder Exclusions down here, which is this little guy here. And how this one works is if you open it up, you get a, well, you can move this around for one thing, but this is like an exclusions list. So you don't have to put train counters in there. I've made sure train counters definitely now are not included when you put down your Ghost Reader. But any item you put in here, like, you know, maybe blasting charges, will now not be included when we put down a Ghost Reader. And that's probably the only one that I actually want to put in there, but it's now here. So you can use it for anything you like. So maybe if we found, and I've got the name of it here because, you know, if you're playing Bobs and you've got these icons that, well, I mean, they're not too terrible if you get up close on them, but they're not always necessarily the easiest to see, but you can see at a glance immediately that that's the 3, rather than having to look closely at these little symbols up here. So, for example, if you're struggling to produce hydro plant 3s, you could say, well, let's not do them just at the moment, and you could get rid of them and then come back later to do the hydro plant 3s. Whatever you like. Anyway, that is the exclusions list, and we'll try and use that later in the episode. But to start off with, I think what I want to do is I want this guy copied. Oh, these are all over the place now. What's this? Undo placement of sand. Oh, that's my undo. Okay. Let's just do that for now. Maybe something like that. All right, we need a deep water thingy-bob, which is not in there. I can't remember where they are, actually. Deep water. No. There it is. Right. Oh, and we're going to need a normal pump as well, because we need water. It won't be quite where the other one was, but we can put it in here. Where is it? There we go. So, yeah, it can go in there, which basically means that... aren't these just water here? I would have thought so. Okay, so that's all these guys. Not sure if we need this just at the moment. So what we need is, it's actually shorter. I could have had this a little bit closer, but that's okay. So what we need is these guys, and they need, they don't need the saline water, they need the thin mud water. So maybe I don't actually need that guy. Although, no, they've got tons of saline water. They don't need more saline water. Or was I going to need some? I don't know. It's suggesting I can get rid of this guy, though. So, 2 more washing plants. And perhaps... something like this, and you're going to do the sand. Oh, that's where you're... Yeah, that's right. You need water coming in there, don't you? Well, something like that. That's still going to be difficult for water. Perhaps if we push this guy down just a little bit further. Go away. This isn't steel pipe, is it? No, that's good. Okay, you... that's better. So this one... do that. And this one... can do that. Oh, you're too far. Okay. So, these guys are all producing mud. And I probably want the mud. The mud is what I needed up here, I think. The mud plus something equaled... that's not going to help. Control F. So, we wanted soil, was it? Soil. Yes. And so soil, we can either use sand, which we have another purpose for, or mud plus compost. The compost we can get from all sorts of things, including some of the tianitin seed. So we'll probably do that. Probably means we should really do 2 more of these straight up. Of course, we don't have enough ingredients, so I'm going to have to get some more stone brick. Over here. 2. And, I mean, I know these seed guys could probably individually do the... like one could probably do all 4. But it is kind of convenient just having them directly feed into each other. do the usual here. And we need a seed extractor. We have one. And we need a composter. What are they? Desert tree somethings. All right, composter. Might put it there. No, it doesn't especially need one, does it? I think that's everything it needs. So soil, tianitin. So you're getting tianitin from here, but you also need the mud. So you guys don't have mud, no, but the rest of you do. I guess we could have the mud run. Along here, is that one enough? Yes, it is. That's the mud. And that's extra of this stuff, which will be placed on here like so. One of these should be a near. Ooh, you're producing some already. And you guys, something like that. You should be near. You should probably be near as well. Yes, you do mud sometimes. Why are you... Oh, because you've got no water so far. Yes, that's a interesting one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We could probably do something like this. There we go. Action. Now this slot should get this slot happening, which should mean that we get something of an increase in the nutrient pulp coming through. But in addition to that, we are now getting some action up here Okay, so you need to drop off there, you need to drop off there, you need to pick up from there, you need to pick up from there. Uh, 22 seeds, huh? Oh, you need a recipe. Okay. How many seeds do you need? Just 5, but you need soil. And we're not getting soil because this thing is not running, because that's not where it needs to be. That needs to pick up from there and drop there. There and drop there. Okay. Why can you not do anything with this? Because it's not soil yet. It's just compost. We need another machine to turn it into soil. I'm a dummy. We need a assembly machine. This one might not be grunty enough, but it's what I'm going to start with. So you don't want this stuff at all. It's all for you. You are making... No, none of that. You're making soil. Yeah, I need a faster machine than that. Okay, now. How am I going to get it over there? Probably something weird like this. If we're going to go for a belt, especially for these guys, they may as well have one that's a little bit friendlier than that. This doesn't seem to be getting past this point. How many soil does it need? It needs 5 soil. So it's going to go up to 10 before any gets past. Maybe we really did only need 2. Yeah, perhaps. Ooh, there's a train that has run out of fuel. I hope that doesn't mean... it does mean... How do these... mod settings end up getting changed? I mean, I've jumped around a few times because I was working on the mods, but really, yeah, I've got to go to startup to fix this, don't I? It's changed these 2 things again. Right. Yeah, I suppose we can save it as that. Settings, mod settings. Maybe it would be easier if I didn't have a fancy name. I wouldn't have too much trouble with these things, but never mind. At least because you get that alert, you find out fairly quickly, but still, it really shouldn't happen, should it? Defaulting my mod settings back to basic. Anyway, it should work, shouldn't it? Yes, okay. So, where is that train? Where are we? It's a hike, isn't it? Ooh. Aha. My train is just up there, so that's not so bad. Do I have anything that classes as fuel? I don't think wood bricks do. I obviously have fuel on the train, so I guess we might be swiping a little bit of that. Oh, wow. You can't leave it for long before it's a major problem. Here we go. How much fuel do you have? You got some. I might just wait for my train. Which should be forthcoming any moment now. I don't want to go where you're going. I want you to go back to there. Though I probably should have said I actually want you to go down there. and stop. Okay, crisis hopefully averted. Now, we're out of mud already. That's not a great sign. This lot is unable to use this at anything like the speed we were hoping it would. Okay, that's not going to work then. We are going to need to increase the ability for this to unload by this is going to be very messy by the time I'm done. Also that we can get some more mud. Now this thing is going to probably stop fairly soon because of this gas that we're getting that we don't really want, so I guess I need another flare stack. Because why would we need even more sulfur? We've kind of had enough sulfur. That's an awful lot of the sand. Maybe I should actually have a sand process as well. Oh hell, look how much of that we've got. Okay. Let's have these all do far output. Then maybe I should have made it near. Who knows? Who knows? But what the intention is one of these guys can output like so. So we'll get sand coming through as well. And maybe the sand let's get another blue assembly machine. You are going to do that one with supplies from here. And from here. And then you can just pick up further away. It's not ideal. Because really we should have 2 of these at least fed this way. Or more. I probably could. This is getting really ridiculously spaghetti now, but we could do something like this. I just want to see this mud get past this farm. This mud, this soil. There we go. Well, that is probably about as good as that lot's going to get. So, we have this stuff, the Tian, blah, 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 blah. How's it pronounced exactly? Tianitin, the Tianitin. So, we need... something like this, where probably be better if we use things like that's disgusting. Something like that would be slightly less disgusting, I guess. So that gives us some Tianitin. That was going to be used to create something. Cellulose fiber in a bioprocessor. Bioprocessor. Which we already have. Okay. That one. So that's making cellulose fiber. Then we needed wood pellets, which we can make in an assembly machine. I thought I would have had an assembly machine here, perhaps not. Let's make one then. You guys are going to need one of these. Where's this assembly machine gone? There it is. You are making wood pellets. Wood pellets. Of course. And wood pellets can become polishing wheel. They just need steel plate as well. We're probably going to just about be out of our ability to make these things. Yes, we are. We're also going to have to bring some steel or something of that nature over here. Which, you know, we can probably run along here. Actually, I think I can just get rid of these machines here. They don't have any purpose. Right. Which actually simplifies the path we can take a little bit, I suppose. But I know we're missing some steel. Oh, we're running out of space now. There we go. It's freed up some space. So probably the most sensible path would be this one. Of course. I just have far too much junk. Far too much junk right now. I definitely don't need these things. Any of them, really. But never mind. Okay, where's my red? Let me just check that this is just, yes, it is still just basic transport belt. Where are we going? Through here, perhaps? Okay, we need more of that stuff. I need to get rid of this ridiculous sand. Oh, you don't go in there, you go in there. Compost. Mud. That was a good start. Oh. Right. Let's get a little bit more belt. So what are we even aiming for? We're trying to get polishing and cutting and all that good stuff for gems so that we can make the next science machines and ultimately the high-end science. So that's what I didn't really explain. I'm just assuming you watched the previous episode. Okay. We need you to make polishing wheel. We may have overcooked this, or we may have undercooked this, one or the other. And have we given ourselves enough room here? Who knows? It's probably not so. Okay, so polishing wheel. The other thing that we need to be able to make is the compound. This guy. Alumina and base mineral oil. Well, we have a lot of base mineral oil, and it's actually not that far away. The alumina, on the other hand, I know one of these guys is storing up alumina. It's not you. Is it alumina? It's alumina. It's not sodium hydroxide. It's this one. That makes things a lot more difficult. So we've got a polishing wheel here. We actually have 100 of them. I don't quite know how I'm going to get alumina out there. I thought it was going to just be sodium hydroxide. We may have to replicate. I don't want to replicate all of this as well. There's a lot of inputs into this guy. I mean, what I really want probably is just these ones end up getting carried over here by robots. I mean, it's a long way. Maybe that's not so good either. There's not a lot of paths through here anymore. I have actually used most of them. Oh wow, silicon. Gee. We are out of silicon. And it's never going to get enough at this rate. Okay. That is another little calamity, so Basically, the strategy I've been following, it may not have been obvious, but the strategy I've been following is this. We have been, so these are a multi-purpose build. In this case, we've got lead, we have aluminium, gold, zinc or something. So the lead is the main one here. Over here, when we've found that like our secondary is a little bit weak, we've set up a process, in this case, specifically to create aluminium, I believe, is what we've got here. So this is like the secondary for this one, which is primary with a multitude of functions. So here tin is our primary, and we actually have 50k tin at this point, but silicon has obviously fallen off badly, so we need a process, and it would go here for extra silicon. The way I'm doing this, I mean, eventually these will be turned over. This is iron and copper. Eventually copper will be here, I guess, and iron will be here. We need to make a silicon. What do we need to do for the specialized silicon process? Silicon ore. There we go. It's just chunks and crystal catalyst. Oh, that was crystal, wasn't it? Silicon ore. Yes, it's more of the crystal catalyst. Well, I mean, the thing is, we've only got 31,000 of it now. But we do have more processes producing, although it's a long way off. We have more processes producing these things. Why? I probably haven't set this up properly. No, I need to set that up as well, so it stops ordering in the mineral sludge there. But yeah, we've got multiple processes that are creating the extra the mineral catalyst. I can always set up these sorts of things, and instead of doing this into these processes, we're just we're doing this one so that we get the mineral catalyst to get enough, rather than just being a recycling depot, which is more or less what we have at the moment. Oh, this is a problem. So why don't I just send you away? Probably means we need more signals around here as well. So, silicon. And chunks. It's probably very similar to this one then. What is this one? That one is the aluminium. Did that not need anything? Oh yes, it did need something special. Yeah, it's basically the same as this one. Oh, and we need a radar here. So what I might do to wrap this one up is make a copy of this for here, which will become dedicated silicon. Oh, maybe I should be letting my bots build out this stuff. They're a bit slow though. Alright, that's enough, guys. I actually should just extend the network to cover all of this so I can build these a little bit faster and more efficiently. Okay, let's jump on board here. We want to ride to, say, here. Can we build a radar? We can build a radar 3. We actually have a radar 2, okay. Oh, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. And it's sitting on the ground as well. Add insult to injury. Okay, good. Right, so we need to guess I might as well just use a blueprint. We need tiles. We definitely don't need train fuel. Create blueprint. Right, let's do that. Grab our guy to come and pick us up. Oh, go away. Just do the one I want. Okay, actually, oops, not that. That one. No, I want you to go to here. Poor bots won't recover in a hurry. So what I want to do basically is rescue this guy. I don't think I need it anymore per se. Do I have the... I think I do have the... Yes, I have the Ghost Reader on me. I have a Roboport 2 on me. I have basically everything I need. Okay. In that case, get me back to here. That system. They really need to rethink that slightly. It's just irritating. Okay, do I have... whoops. No, that's not my book. That's my book. I think that is the one. But, oh, my bots are miles away. That's why they're not doing anything useful. We do need this to be a little bit higher up. And maybe even... something like that. Where's the RoboPort 2? And the Ghost Reader will need to be over here somewhere. Probably needs power. Actually, what I should do is, just to prove a point, is pick that up and place it down. And look, 58 blasting charges. And now, no blasting charges. It may have been a bit slower, so I haven't really checked the performance of the thing with that exclusions, but yeah. We really want it probably about there. Supply chests. Where did these guys get all their stuff from? No idea. Oh, my bots still need to be on. We need to do this. And we need to link these things up. So a green wire from there to there. You guys need to be powered. Red wire from there to there. We have signals, don't we? Those would appear to be wrong. Yeah, those are wrong. It should be down there. That one's wrong. It should be one in there. Crud. Okay, have you worked? Yes, I do believe you have. Very good. Take us home. How are we doing? About an hour. We got somewhere, but not nearly as far as I really wanted to. I'm getting off this thing, let it do its own thing. I need to set up a trash train as well to go back to all of these stops and pick up the contents in here. It's very easy to do a trash train, but I guess that's going to have to wait till next time. Now, as far as what we've done here, I need to find some way to get the alumina over there. Guess there sort of is a path. The alumina and these things as well. Yeah, good luck with these ones. Maybe there's a way. So some very serious spaghetti coming up there. The rubbish trains, that might be a bit interesting, so maybe I'll make a point of doing that first. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.